This 26 Sports and CCTV high school hockey presentation is presented by Cadillac Casting Incorporated.
Welcome everybody to the WEX in Cadillac, Michigan. Jeff Castillo along with Bill Dooley, and we are just about ready for the puck drop here between these two big North foes. And Jeff, we're going without a Zamboni run after the warm-ups. You don't usually see this.
Right.
So that's a little bit different tonight, but they're trying to save a little time. This is a makeup from what, quite 2 weeks ago, right?
Right, about a week and a half ago.
Yeah.
One of the many snowstorms we've had, ice storms.
Right, and both these teams are playing some pretty good hockey. You know, they're not going to win the Big North, neither one of them, but they have the playoffs coming up,
right,
and that's what they're trying to get themselves ready for right now. Exactly.
Try to gain a little bit of momentum, get some positive things rolling, and you know, wonderful thing about playoffs is everyone's starts with a clean slate.
All right, number 5 for TC West, Nick Beeman, the senior. Number 24, that's Adam Boudre, a senior defenseman. Number 21 is Andrew Rickenberg, a senior forward. Number 12 is Christian Boivin, a sophomore forward. And number 17 is Josh Reese, a sophomore defenseman. And the starting goalie tonight is going to be Max Grigsby, number 33, and Max is a sophomore. All right, Jeff, take it away for the Vikings.
Okay. Definitely a lot easier to see when they don't turn the lights out for us, Bill.
Right.
All right, starting up at, I think, forward, I believe, is Brendan Phillips, number 8. You never know. He plays defense and forward, so maybe he is playing D. Here comes Austin Pendrick, number 6, one of the captains. Hayden Watkins, another senior captain, probably playing center. There's the Cadillac's leading scorer, number 14, Derek Tonello. And number 10, another captain, Alan Shear. Looks like they've got a senior lineup out there to start the game. And looks like number 30, Seth Van Newkirk, starting this one out.
All right. Our referees for tonight's game is Chad Wilson and Max Jenner, along with Jacob Tolfree and Ben Lacrosse. And now for our national anthem. And as always, a great tradition, our national anthem, and we are about ready to get underway. Referees are at center ice, and Jeff, we're running with a 4-man crew. I think we talked about this a couple games ago. Were they running it last week?
No, they just, they had the three-man crew the last couple games, so they're going right back to it.
Going back to it for the playoffs. They want to practice because that's what they run in the playoffs as a 4-man crew. So they have 2 referees and 2 linesmen. Max Jenner and Chad Wilson, and Chad, before the game, I was just kind of joking with him. I said they have 4 referees because they kind of need to carry your weak skating there. He didn't. I don't think he liked that.
No, I don't think he was appreciative of that.
Chad is a strong skater. I couldn't keep up with him back in the day when I was an official. But really good crew here tonight, and looking for a really tough. Cadillac got the best of West up in their building.
Yeah, they did.
6-1.
Yeah, I believe it was 6-1, and I'm sure Traverse City West remembers that. They've been on a little bit of a roll here as of late. You know, I know they've won about 5 of their last 7. Yep. They just lost a couple tough games to Alpena and TC Central, so they dropped a couple Big North contests. But overall, you know, the second part of the season has really picked up for them over what had happened in the first half.
Right. And they lost
basically
a lot of,
the same thing with the Vikings.
Yes,
as
same
well.
thing. Yep, these teams are raring to go. We've got Derek Tonello, Hayden Watkins, Alan Shear, Austin Pendrick, Brendan Phillips on defense, and Rickenberg along with Reese and Beeman, Boudry, and number 12, Christian Guavin. I'm going to get that one wrong, Jeff, so help me out with that one.
All right. I won't laugh too hard when you mess it up.
All right. We're underway here from the Wex. Play is right in front of the Vikings bench, giving chase and tipped away nicely by Austin Pendrick. Now Pendrick behind the net. Just underway here from Cadillac on a Monday night. Usually we're not playing on Monday nights, but Mother Nature has forced a couple makeups this year. Brendan Phillips with the puck shielding. We got a penalty coming up. So the Vikings will try and get their goalie, but there's the turnover in the first power play. High stick, kind of an accidental, and we're going to go in with
looks like number 21, which wasn't T. You guys had a little talk earlier, wasn't he? Your pregame.
He was our pregame guest, and Andrew said that he didn't get very many penalties. So.
Oh, is that what he said? You know, maybe the ref overheard him and said,
That's
well,
right.
We'll see about that.
We'll fix that one. So the Vikings, with the power play to start it off, they have Phillips and Pendrick at the point. Watch out here. That was a dangerous pass.
Yeah, I don't think he got as much on that as he was hoping to.
Yeah, brought into the zone by 10. That's Michael Skimmerhorn. He is a freshman, one of 3 freshmen for West. They also have 11 sophomores, Jeff. So that's there's more sophomores than juniors and seniors combined.
Yeah, very young team. But, you know, part of that is you gain some good experience, and it's just going to make them a better team next year with that experience.
There's an offside call there. It was Coach Rintala was not happy with the non-call. Now Hayden Watkins. Checked right there by Grant Lefebvre. Lefebvre and Watkins fighting for it. Shear's going to put it back to the point. Jack Schmidtdale, number 4, will come in to play it. Puck is just sitting in the feet right there in the high slot area. Finally, the Vikings' Alan Shear will get to it. Shear will fire a shot, and Grigsby doesn't know where it is. It was actually loose between the pads.
Yes, it was.
Stays out of the net, though.
And he is going to find out that he better watch out for number 10, Alan Shear, because Alan will shoot the puck from just about anywhere, and that includes behind the goal line.
That's right. Alan loves to shoot the puck. All right, there is 53 seconds left to go in the Viking power play. No score here. The Traverse City West Titans and the Cadillac Vikings.
Yeah, they've already kicked out 2 of the centers on face-offs for the West team.
Fisher Moore for Cadillac, number 18, turning with it along the boards. Moore in the slot. That pass was dangerous, and the Vikings will give it up again, and down the ice it goes. So far, the passes are not too crisp.
Yeah, they're a little sloppy.
Brandon Eller, number 19, behind the net, starting things off. The Vikings will have maybe one more time to set up in the zone. Eller dishes it back to Fisher Moore. Moore, nice move around his man. That puck is deflected, never got through. Alex Leotard, number 2, out there, along with Brian Geiger. And on defense, we have Schmidtdale and Eller. 3 seconds to go. Watch out for that man coming out of the box there, too, Jeff.
Yep. And good kill by West. They did not allow Cadillac at all throughout that whole power play to really get settled in and get anything going.
The Vikings check, that was Christian Guavin into the boards, and the Vikings at the blue line get it out to center. Right back in it goes off the stick of number 7. That's Ryan Leslie.
Okay, Bill, and I have to point out that this is the first of number 13 of the Vikings we've seen this year, Ian Lilly. Great to see him on the ice.
Great call, Jeff. He was so excited, and I would think he's got a little pent-up energy here.
Yeah, I would think so. he's just been dying to get in here.
Yeah.
And about as much as we've been dying to get him out on the ice and watch him play.
Ian Lilly had an injury during the soccer playoffs where he was, I believe, kicked in the shin, Jeff, right?
Yeah.
And it broke the, is that the tibia down there? Fibia? Something. I'm not a medical person, but I'm
I
sure
don't know why you're asking me these medical questions.
Well, you're a teacher, aren't you?
Yeah. not anatomy.
Okay. Puck is dumped in. It'll go right there, and it's held on by Seth Van Newkirk, number 30. And Seth got the victory in the Manawan game,
yeah,
right?
He did. He played a real good game. Had a little chat with him on the post-game show. Nice young gentleman.
Yep. Faceoff is deep in the Viking zone along with Brian Farley. We have Phillips, Zach Izzard, number 9, Cam Keen, number 16. That puck is just out over the line, so they'll have to tag up, and the Vikings, Cam Keen, number 16. Intercepted, and back the other way is Tyler Essman. Essman, who leads the team in scoring. Shot, good save there by Newkirk. I don't think he saw it. It hit him up high.
Yeah, well, it dinged off the post, actually.
Puck goes into the opposite corner. Phillips checked nicely there by Essman. There's some pressure now by the Titans. Back to the point, kept in by Brzezinski. And back to Essman. Essman is checked right there by Phillips. Oh, Zach Gizzard came in. I think he let up at the last second there. High rising shot, wide of the net. And Traverse City, this is their best pressure of the game so far. Vikings cannot get it out.
Nope.
Skimmerhorn comes in, good shot, save. Newkirk rebound right out in front. Somebody's stick goes flying. Back to the point. In the slot, redirected. Skimmerhorn back out to Essman. Essman, nice little move there. Comes back to the point. That's Sawyer DeWalt.
Well, they got away with that one.
Right. I think they're even now.
Yeah, because that was definitely an interference call. Ian Lilly got knocked back as he was going for the puck.
Kept in by Hayden Watkins.
Block.
Watkins, nope, they're going to call offside. That broke the plane. That was a close one, wasn't it, Jeff?
Yes, it was. That was a really good chance Cadillac had. Well, before we get too far along, we want to mention our sponsors bringing you this game tonight. We have Cadillac Castings, Fox Motors of Cadillac, Pizza Plus, and we also have Cadillac Tire. Thanks again for your support.
And we always are looking for sponsors, Jeff. Even though the season is winding down, if people want to think about this is what I want to get into next year, you know, get some good advertising, help out the local sports teams.
Right.
This station, My News 26, is really getting a big coverage, you know, so it's.
Yeah, Eric's got a lot of stuff going on.
Yes, he does.
With the station, so that's promising.
Jack Schmidtdale, number 4, in the middle of the ice. That was another dangerous pass. And Tonello will drive it in behind the net. Hayden Watkins, number 5, first one to it. Kicks it to himself using those soccer skills. Jack Schmidtdale, number 4, in the corner, looking for Tonello. Good pinch in there by by Hayden Watkins. Austin Pendrick centers it. That was kicked away nicely by Grigsby. Play it all the way down the ice. So we're going to get a change up for the Vikings, and Austin Pendrick, number 16, turning with it with just under 11 to go. Puck is played back in by number 6 for Traverse City. That's Caleb Barchef. Josh Reese with the spin-around move, and the Vikings will clear it out to center. Giving chase is number 2, Alex Leotard, our guest on the pregame show. Vikings, Austin Pendrick with a nice check, and then still moving with it is Rickenberg, number 21. Rickenberg takes a hit from a couple different Vikings. Here comes Fisher Moore. Ooh, watch the leg come out on that one. They got away with one there, Jeff.
I think so. Unfortunately,
there's a
Fisher Moore
shot.
got
Good
up.
save by Seth Newkirk.
He slid over and made a beautiful save there. That was Traverse City's best chance of the night,
Whoa.
Without a doubt.
Yes.
But you know, the Vikings, they've been a little sloppy in their own zone. I haven't taken a good look at head coach Scott Graham, but he's got to be grayer than he used to be just a few games ago, because I think just, some of those passes, defensively, it's just,
yeah,
coach's nightmare, I think.
And it's easy to see up here, but
right.
I think the players want to be a little more careful, especially with playoffs coming up. Back to the point, long shot, never made it through. The Vikings knocked it down. Keeping it in is Grant Lefebvre. Into the corner, Essman, number 19. And now Skimmerhorn. Back to the point, see if they can keep it in. They do, good play. Lefebvre, there's a shot all the way through, and it goes wide.
Yeah, and TC was doing a good job of getting traffic out in front of Van Newkirk also.
Yeah, Barshef with the shot, but Seth saw that one all the way. And
yeah, you could definitely tell that is part of their game plan, is to get some traffic out in front of the big goalie.
Vikings will change it up with Watkins, Shear, and Tonello coming on. They'll stay with Phillips and Schmidtdale on defense. We've got Barshef along with Lefebvre, Skimmerhorn, Essman. Did we say that Essman's leading the team in scoring, a freshman?
I believe so. I mean, that's a nice thing to have.
It sure is for the future.
Right. But it's not necessarily always a great thing when a freshman is leading your scoring.
Right.
You've got, older senior players out there.
It seems to be the trend this year, Jeff, looking at a lot of the teams, a lot of freshmen,
yeah.
a lot of sophomores. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's Ludington or
right.
Traverse City Central, Traverse City West. I mean, just a lot of young players. And you never used to see this back in the day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was talking to the Traverse City coaches about that earlier, and they just said it's just a cyclical thing. It's just couldn't really put their finger on any particular reason. It's just part of the cycle.
So dumping it into the zone behind the net are the Titans. Vikings will play it back up the boards for Tonello. Tonello giving chase, being pestered there by, that was Jason Hill, number 4. Now the Vikings will play it back to the point. Phillips over to Schmidtdale. Long, hard pass. Is there an icing here? Nope, it must have touched a player.
Yeah, I think Tonello was able to get a stick on it on that stretch pass.
Nick Beeman, good pass right on this tape. Coming in the zone is Hill. Seth will just steer that one aside. Nick Beeman, number 5, he's one of the few seniors on the team. And Cam Keene comes away with the puck. Alan Shear. That pass is taken by Hayden Watkins. He'll put it up the boards to Tonello. Tonello's got some speed. Boudre plays him well, ties him up. Alan Shear with the puck behind the net. Tried to center it, it's intercepted. Coming back with it, Traverse City. No score, 8:27 to go.
That was a nice play by number 5, Nick Beeman. He was outsized quite a bit by Alan Shear, but he was able to get the puck away from him.
Coming into the zone is Josh Reese. Reese is taking off the puck, and then coming the other way is nice pass by Austin Pendrick, and then Alex Leotard with a good move. It's a 3-on-2 for the Vikings. Leotard right up the middle, takes a shot. Oh, he hit the crossbar.
Boy, he had that spot and a nice shot, but just ended up getting the crossbar, the goalie's best friend.
And it was the underneath part of the crossbar, too. Alex made a bid for the pregame player to make a goal. We've had quite a success rate this year, Jeff, with player profiles and interview players.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe if I do a player profile, we can get a goal going here. Seems to be the trend.
Puck is played to the far point there for number 11, Jack Brzezinski. Now Ian Lilly, number 13. Good to see him back out here again.
He brings a lot of energy to the lineup.
It's Lilly and Farley, intercepted by Izzard. Izzard with the shot. Oh, and it was deflected off the skates of Sawyer DeWalt. From the point, Eller puts it in behind the net. Puck goes up the boards. Vikings are first one to it. Farley turning with it. He'll drop it back to Eller. Eller with the wrist shot. Wide of the net. Farley working hard. That puck is dangerous out in front, and coming back with it is number 12. That's Kristen Boivin. And I think we had a little bit of a delayed offside, so the Vikings should get a free pass and getting this one out of the zone.
Oh.
Intercepted in the slot. That's Eric Springstead. Springstead, there's another play trying to center it. Back to the point, blocked by Zach Izzard. Traverse City putting on some good pressure. Fanning on that play was Essman. Essman will play it back to Lefebvre. Lefebvre gets it back. That one, it hit Eller right in the stomach, kind of stunned him.
Took one for the team right there, Bill.
Yes, he did. Puck is jammed up along the boards and finally comes loose to Derek Tonello. Tonello has Izzard with him. Tonello will dump it in and then chase after it. Lefebvre is right there with him. Grant Lefebvre, number 3, and finally it's taken by Traverse City West.
Boy, good hard work in there by Derek Tonello.
Yes. Good back check by Hayden Watkins, but he's going to get a hooking call. Or was that Cam Keene? I don't know. I thought my first inclination was it was Hayden.
I think they've got Hayden.
Yep. Hayden will be heading over. Referee Wilson has the high stick call. Okay.
You can't get away with that when you've got a bright green mouthpiece like that. You just can't hide it.
That's right. That's a good color for a lot of fishing lures for steelhead, right,
yeah,
Jeff?
Well, absolutely.
Chartreuse.
That works. They like it for some reason.
All right, Vikings start right off by icing the puck, and they will be killing off their first power play. Caleb Barchef, number 6 for Traverse City, right up the middle. Barchef with some speed, a good move around his man. Finally, the Vikings take it away, but keeping it in at the point is Rickenberg. Pass over to the far side, and back to Barchef. Barchef running the power play.
Well, they've got good puck movement here. Just looking for a little seam.
Play right out in front of the net. Shot. Good save. The puck is loose, and the Vikings will clear it down.
That was a great save by Seth Van Newkirk. He basically had him dead to rights, and he ended up opening up the paddle and stopped that shot.
Wow. Okay, back is Barchef. Up the left side to Nick Beeman. Beeman with some speed. Centers it. In the vicinity is Boudry. 24. Gets it back to Rickenberg. I think that's number 21. Fisher will, that's Fisher Moore. Down the ice it goes, and there's 45 seconds to go in the power play for Traverse City. No score still. We've got 4.5 minutes to go here in the first period. Jeff Castillo, along with Bill Dooley, bringing the action from the Wexon Cadillac. Nice dump in there, looking for Skimmerhorn. Now taking that puck, centering to Skimmerhorn over top of the net. That was a good setup there.
Yeah, nice little play. That was a little bit new of them dumping the puck in there on the power play.
Springstead had an opportunity there in the slot also. Traverse City's really had some nice passing plays.
They moved the puck well.
Eller is bulldozed right there by Skimmerhorn. And at the point, here's a shot by Lefebvre and a big rebound. Reese has it at the point in the middle shot. Oh, and somehow that didn't go in. Moore is blasted down by West, and good physical play here by Traverse City, and there's a good hip check also by Springstead. So Traverse City is starting to hit.
Starting to heat up a little, Bill. 3:28 left. Teams are both at full strength.
It's going to be a hand pass if Cadillac touches it. And must have touched a Cadillac player here. Alan Shearer over the line. He blew a tire there, gets back up. Hayden Watkins, number 5 with the puck. Turning with it to Shear. Shear shot, save by Grigsby. He's got his point man open, that's Phillips. Phillips fakes the pass, goes back to Alan Shear. And Traverse City will come out with it, but taking it right there is Cam Keene, number 16. Into the Traverse City zone, giving chase. Number 22, that's Sawyer DeWalt. Alan Shear flutters one up to the net, and holding on to it is Grigsby. And we got to get our player profile in here, Jeff.
Yep, we do. We will start off with freshman number 15, Cam Harold. Cam's parents are Cammie Cook Harold and Brian Harold. Cam has two sisters, Bailey and Brooke, and one brother, Brian. Besides playing hockey, Cam plays tennis and lacrosse in his spare time. Cam likes to snowboard and play video games. Cam's favorite athlete is Baker Mayfield. After high school, Cam plans to attend college to study business or sports management. Congratulations to Cam Harold on being one of our player profiles of the game. Now, little does he know this is probably going to put a lot of pressure on him being on a player profile in our program.
That's okay. Pressure's a good thing.
That's right. It seems to bring out the best in these guys this year.
Traverse City coming in on a 2-on-2. There's a shot, saved by Newkirk. The puck is behind the net. That's Nick Beeman with that initial shot for Traverse City. Beeman has a man wide open out front, shot. Oh, what a great save there by Seth. Did you see that, Jeff?
I tell you what, he is he's the difference maker right now, because they could be down at 3-0.
That was
easy.
Oh, yeah, and Springstead still can't believe that he didn't score. I mean, he did everything right. I mean, he got the puck, he went up high with it.
I think right now Seth's got to be just feeling like he's in the zone. Like you can't get it by me. You know, that's a great feeling to have, because he's just dominating right now.
Wow.
TC West getting frustrated here. They've had some great opportunities, and he is standing tall.
That looked like the save last night by the Rangers goalie, Georgiev. He made a save on one of the Toronto players, and it was like that, similar with the glove.
It's good stuff.
At the point, there's a shot, makes it through, and it was gloved aside by Van Newkirk. Boudry over to Barsheff. Barsheff in the slot. Rickenberg, here's a pass. There's a play just wide of the net by Tyler Essman.
Ooh, Austin fanned on that one, wasn't able to get it out, and West regains momentum here.
They've got all the pressure right now. They've got control of puck, and they're really working it nicely. Barsheff going to let a shot go in the middle of the slot, and Watkins will clear it down the ice. Minute 17 to go in the power play. And coming out with it is Caleb Barsheff, number 6. Barsheff up to Boudry. Boudry in the slot, just off the stick of Rickenberg, or else he would have been wide open.
All right, good kill so far. Traverse City has really good movement on their power play.
Oh, excellent.
And they're patient. You know, they're not trying to force anything until the right opportunity comes up.
Josh Reese, number 17, will put it deep into the zone. Vikings get the puck out and cleared down the ice by Austin Pendrick. There's 37 seconds left in the penalty and 52 in the period. No score between Traverse City West Titans and the Cadillac Vikings. Jeff Castillo along with Bill Dooley bringing you the action. Jack Schmidtdale trying to take his man off the puck, and now Alan Shear, number 10, will clear it down. It's going to go all the way to Max Grigsby. He'll make the save, and that is a shot on goal. Springstead, number 18, who had that golden opportunity a minute ago, coming out with some speed down the left side. Grigsby is plowed into there by Schmidtdale.
Yeah, it was a real nice play by Schmidtdale.
And the Vikings will clear it now with 15 seconds to go in the, it was a back to full strength, so it's going to be an icing call.
All right, well, we're almost through this first period. We better get our 26 Sports crew in tonight. Our director tonight is Wyatt Van Dynen. We've got Damian Brooks, Isabeau Granados, and Aaron Dusa running the cameras tonight. And we will attempt to get you a replay if we get a good opportunity. We'll have to see how that goes. But thanks to our crew tonight for doing an excellent job.
And Wyatt was supposed to have the night off, but since this is a makeup game, he's working tonight, so we appreciate that. I'm sure he'll get double pay for tonight's game. Puck is in the slot over top of the net, and the buzzer goes. A great opportunity by Traverse City there to end the first period with no score. And I would have to say that Traverse City, as the period went on, started to take advantage of the territorial.
Right. Well, and it doesn't help when Cadillac is, creating or having penalties and being shorthanded out there. So, but I would have to say Seth Van Newkirk was the difference. He's given his team a chance to win tonight.
That's right. So Jeff and I will be back in just a moment. You are watching high school hockey action on 26 Sports and CCTV. Stay tuned for second period action.